My name's Mandy. I'm a mom myself. I have a teenage son, and I live in Waterloo Region with my partner. I always knew I wanted to be a social worker or a therapist, do something that I could use my lived experience to help folks kind of navigate some of the most difficult parts of life. And based on my experience after giving birth to my son, I personally struggled quite a bit with my mental health. I didn't feel the way I thought I would feel. And so kind of bringing those two things together, my lived experience and my desire to support folks, it just felt natural and felt right. It still does. We're bombarded with critiques and advice and expectations and sort of a prepackaged, beautiful example of what parenting should be. And that's not always accurate. So trying to live up to those expectations and feeling shame or guilt that we're maybe not all the time, or that we don't have the capacity to all the time, that makes it really challenging. It's okay to not enjoy it all. That has been a big thing that, looking back, like through this work, looking back on my own experiences following the birth of my own child, there were moments where I'm annoyed, I'm tired, I'm grumpy, I'm not enjoying this. And I held a lot of shame about that. But I think if I could speak to my younger self, I'd say that's pretty normal. That's okay. It doesn't mean you don't love your child. It doesn't mean you're a bad parent. And it's often not what we expected. So it's normal to feel that. Parents come to see me for a variety of reasons, sometimes very broad, just things aren't feeling great. I don't really know why. I don't know what to do about it. It's not what I expected. And we just start there. And we slowly work through and pull apart what's going on, what feels the heaviest, what feels okay, and kind of work together to find some solutions for how to move forward. Sometimes relationship struggles, that shows up quite a bit. I know it did for myself as well. Our roles change within our relationship, within our broader social circle, within our extended families, and our identities change along with that. So figuring out, who are we as parents? What does our relationship look like as parents? Whether that's intimacy or household chores and division of labor, all those kind of conflicts that you maybe haven't worked through before. I really want to help folks kind of let go of the societal expectations of how we should be as people and as parents, and help them find what feels authentic for them to be in the world, what makes sense to them, what are their values, and work towards that sort of acceptance that has been really healing and helpful for myself in my own life. We're going to work together. It's not a prescriptive thing where I'm going to kind of give you advice and tell you what I think you should do, or tell you this is the steps of how to work through whatever you're bringing to our session. We'll work together to establish goals and find ways to get closer to them.